Hey guys, this is Zach here, and I am back from Gen Con, and while I was there, Force of Will, the people that make Force of Will, were showing off their two new card games. Caster Chronicles, I think is the full name of it. The other one is Architect. And I got to demo both of them. They're both pretty fun. I definitely liked Caster more, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But whenever you finish, they give you an actual 2 demo decks to play with someone else, and an awesome little promo. So, here's the back of the card. The Caster Chronicles is the full name of the game. I think the story behind it is a bunch of magical girls going to like a school to learn magic. I think basically. I'm normally not at all a fan of games where it's like all just girls and like either like really really cutesy or like really really adult. If that makes any sense. Which a lot of Japanese card games are, and kind of what Force of Will started turning into, which is why I don't really play it too much anymore. But this is one of the promos. There's 5 colors. This is like the purple-black color, essentially. Glory Butterfly. It's foil. The art's gorgeous. All the art in here is beautiful, like always. But I'm kind of interested in this game because I actually have... I'm going to open this up while I talk. I actually have a lot of female friends that want to play games, and they love cute anime stuff like this, so I think they might actually maybe get into this game. Then inside you got your 2 decks. I guess one is shuffled or something. And then you have your play mat, which also has the rules in the back, which is not a good thing to do. Please stop doing this. Especially not for a demo deck thing, because you're going to be wanting questions as you demo a game, and it kind of ruins the whole thing. But here's the play field. You have your servant zone, where you put your servants in barriers. There's no barriers in these demo decks, so I don't know how those work or what those are. And the field is saying it refers to the whole field, basically. You have your orb zone, which is just like Life in Dragon Ball Z, or Shields in Kaijudo, or Forts in Dragoborn. You deal out orbs, 7 of them. When you take damage, you put them in your hand, and you can use special abilities as they go to your hand, and blah, 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 blah. Caster Zone, this is where you play your mana, essentially. I think it's called Aether in this game, or something like that. There's your turn order. Recover, draw, call, main, battle, end. Very, very simple. Then you have your deck in your graveyard. It's actually called Graveyard in this game. And really quick peek at the rule side. It's white on black, and it's pretty small, so it's going to be hard to see on here. I'm pretty sure the rules are available on their Facebook. For some reason, it's all on their Facebook page, not on their website, which is kind of annoying. And my shadow of the camera is kind of ruining it for you, too. But if you really want to, you can pause it and skim through it. And that's it. Both the demo decks are red, and they're the same exact deck, so you don't really get any, like, to explore what the decks can be or anything like that in these, but it is a good even match. So they are, let's count, 30. These are 30 card demo decks. The regular card game will be 50 cards, like pretty much everything else. So here is your casters. So I originally thought these were going to be like leader cards, or what are they called? Ruler cards in Force of Will, where you start them outside of the deck and they do stuff in the game. But I was completely wrong. These are actually your lands, like in Magic. You play these to your caster zone, and this is what you tap to get energy to play other cards. That was interesting. I mean, like, mechanically it's exactly like a land card in Magic, but it's just interesting that it's actual characters instead of just land. And they also have levels. I'll get into that in a second. They have the art, flavor text, usually they have an ability, and they have a name, and then I don't know what the second name is all about. But they're all very cute anime girls. So you get 2 of her in there. There is Karella. And there's just 1 of her. There is Crimson Nicola. There's Flame Rogue. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Not a big fan of this kind of art in card games. I know plenty of people are, though, just not my thing. Kiro Centura. Parueta? Maybe? 2 of those. And now you can see there's a level 2 Passion Wing. So you can actually... Whoop. So you can play this down, and you only play 1 caster a turn, just like a land in Magic. On another turn, instead of playing to a new spot, you can actually evolve your casters. And now it will produce 2 energy of that color. And usually they have a better ability, so it's actually a better idea to evolve them instead of just putting another one out. Like this one is you can banish the Passion Wing underneath it to destroy target enemy servant of 2 or less, and then instead of giving 500 attack to someone, she gives 1,000 attack to someone. So you can actually evolve your mana, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool to me. There's Shira Angelica. I love, her whole thing is you can tap her to draw a card if one of your servants corrupts an enemy orb, which is break an orb. And so she's like, oops, sorry. So here are servants. This is what you actually attack with and defend with and all that. And here's the cool thing about this game. This is what kind of caught me off guard. So they have attack and defense like every other game. They have a cost, and at least one has to be the color, just like most other games. The way you attack and defend them is kind of different. When you play the card to the field, you either play it right side up or upside down. So you play it either straight up like this in the recovered position, or you can play it upside down in the reversed position. And what that means is, on your turn, there's no summoning sickness. If you play it in the recovered position, when it comes to the battle phase, it has to attack, no matter what. So there's a lot of like red cards in Magic that have to attack each turn. That's every card in this game. If you have it in the recovered position, when it comes to your battle phase, it must attack. If you put it in the reversed position, it cannot attack, but your opponent cannot attack your life orbs until it gets rid of your reversed cards. So that is a really cool mechanic to me. You get 3 of those in there. Explosive Bamboo. The servants are really weird. They're like abstract things, at least for these red cards. Fire Wheel, that's a pretty common Japanese thing. This card has the break. So if this is one of your 7 orbs when you start the game and you take damage and break an orb, you can just put this into play. For free. Furious Dragon. The dragons are terrifying in this game. They're like Cthulhu monstrosities. Double corrupt, so it breaks 2 orbs and it attacks. And Ignis is the red cards here. Little Match Girl. They're all like terrifying, honestly. Patience Bag. It's just disgusting. Salamander, another... This is a cryptid, even though it looks very much similar to the other dragon we saw. Tanuki of the Kachi Kachi Mountain. Terrifying raccoon thing. And then you have your conjures, which are spells, basically. There's apparently will be quick cast spells in the full game, but there weren't any in the demo decks. Fire Arrow. Fire Arrow for the flavor text. I love that. These are simple, pay their cost, do what they say. Destroy target enemy servant with a cost of 4 or less. Flame of Indignation. This is one of the break cards, so you can blow up someone. There's 2 of those. And then 2 Kindle the Spirits to boost up some of your servants. And the other deck is exactly the same. I don't know why that card's in front. Maybe it's already shuffled. I don't know. But that is it. I'm actually pretty interested in this game. And like I said, the whole cute anime girl thing isn't really my style of game. But the mechanics kind of win me over. And the art's gorgeous. It's really fun to play. We played it a couple of times, actually. And I'm pretty sure I can get my friends that are all into anime cute girls into this. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I've got more Gen Con videos coming up soon. Have any questions, of course, let me know. And as always, have a nice day.